Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nabil Lutfia Zahra from English Education Department of Kuningan University 2020. In this occasion, I will explain the review article to fulfill my last text of Professional Reading and Writing Practicum. So I choose the Maudiras article with the title COVID-19 Tragedy Exposed How Broken Indonesia Politics Is. This article is about politics and published by Ari Hermawan from Jakarta Post. Overall, this article discusses about the dirty politics in Indonesia during the pandemic, and the writer is an editor-at-large of Jakarta Post and PhD student at University of Melbourne. The second is about interjection this article. So the pandemic is a disease that exacerbates the ills of society. It is a test case for every political regime in the world. It challenges them to see if they are capable to make appropriate policies to keep the outbreak under control. Indonesia is sadly among the worst performers, with reports of political corruption filling our daily news. We know for a fact that the democratic institutions that we set up in the reform era have been managed by a small group of people who only interest to accumulating wealth and power. So it shows that our politics is here the power of corrupt. The next is about research objective. I found two research objectives of this article. The first is to know what happened in Indonesia politics during the pandemic, and the second is to find the out case of dark politics carried out by the government. The next is about method and analysis. In this research, using the qualitative method, so the qualitative method is to use descriptive research and tend to use analysis. And this also method is used as a guide so that the research focus in accordance with the facts of the ground. And from the hypothesis, the first is Indonesian democracy is far from inclusive. Only those with strong financial backing can successfully run for public office. And the second hypothesis is political discord in Indonesia has increased since the leadership of President Joko Widodo. Findings. Before the pandemic struck, the government and the House of Representatives approved a revision of the 2002 Corruption Education Commission or KPK law in a clear attempt to weaken anti-graft agency. So it's despite strong public opposition. And the second findings is legislature passed the job creation law without adequate public discourse. And the last findings is some government officials have been proven to use their power for personal gain and political business elite having such sway in the government. So the conclusion is dirty politics in Indonesia and an oligarchy government reduce people trust and respect to the government. The government, which is supposed to protect us as a society, as a people, instead focus on its own greed. This will continue to happen if there's no awareness and concern from the government. Okay, that's all I can explain to you guys. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.